The then Chief Minister, Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, they laid the foundation stone over here in this small hilltop, where you can see even a small, place where the tree is already planted and it has now grown up. The tree that was taken away almost 2000 years ago by the son of King Ashoka and the daughter of Ashoka, it was taken to Sri Lanka, and from Sri Lanka, the sapling of that tree, it was taken back by the then President of Sri Lanka and our Chief Minister of MP to this particular place. You can see that tree from once you will reach over there on the top of the mountain. And even at that time, it was the glorious moment for all of us. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor, he was very much present on that day, and it was really historic moment for all of us. After that, the university started its academic, operation or function. In 2015, we started our academic session and we launched a number of courses, especially in the PG streams, postgraduate streams. Right now we have MA in Hindi, MA in English, MA in Vedic Studies, MA in Sanskrit, MA in Chinese language, MSc in yogic sciences, and we have MA in alternative education, or you can call it education as such. We have also MA in Indian philosophy. We have MA especially in Buddhist studies and philosophy. So a large number of programs we have, and we have PhD programs also. A number of students who are pursuing their PhD, and we recently shifted to this place. Before we had different places from where we work. Right now we shifted permanently over here, but it is not the exact place from where we have to run our academic operation. It's a alternative arrangement that we are right now using as our academic campus. We will be shifting to that place where we will be having classes and everything. Once we will reach there, then we will find everything out there. So I think this is the right time for India to grow as a country. We can show, we can represent the glorious culture, tradition, whatever we believe, we would like to reflect through our action also. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world has become a village for all of us, and we are representing that small part of the world from here. And both countries, US and India, they are getting closer by day. And I hope the day will come when both the countries will work for the common cause of humanity, because ultimately we have to work for the betterment of the humanity, so that the world can become a better place for us to live. With this note, may I like to request our Honorable Kulguru Mohoday to express his thoughts. And before that, may I now request Dr. Narayan Vyasji. He has got some books in his hands, and that he would like to hand over to our library. So may I now request Dr. Narayan Vyasji to hand over these books, small books, treatises, to Honorable Kulguru Mohoday.
और ना ये विमोचन में आप ही किया हुआ है ये पिछले
The books were unveiled by him almost 4 or 5 months ago. So again, I think this is the historical time again for us to hand over these books for availability. May I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir to express his feelings.
Respected Ashok Ojha, the coordinator of the whole program, Gabriela Nikolaeva Ilcha, I'm sorry if I cannot pronounce.
Just say Gabriela, no problem.
And all friends and all guests who have come over here from US to see the places of philosophical and historical importance in our country. As already told, and you have already seen that Sanchi Stupa, Dr. Narayan Vyasji must have explained everything. The great archaeologist of the living legend, I should say. He must have explained everything, and our Dean Academics and registrar, Professor Naveen Mehta, has also told about our university. This area has a number of places of archaeological importance, from the angle of Buddhism, angle of Sanatan, what we call Hinduism, Jainism, and many others. Like Sanchi, the best protected place, and it is a World Heritage site also declared by, certified and declared by UNESCO. Likewise, there is another place, Buddhist stupa, having Buddhist stupa, Satdhara, Sonari, and so many. Have you gone there with Udaygiri? No. Udaygiri is a Hindu site of Gupta period, 4th, 6th century CE, where you, if you find time, I don't know whether how much time you have, but if you visit there, there is a story in our Hinduism, Sanatana tradition, that the earth, Mother Earth, had been drowned inside the water, merged, and the Narayan, the Lord Vishnu, took an incarnation this step in the form of a boar, and with the help of his both teeth, he just rescued Mother Earth. So that is where there is the wall, and this lying Vishnu and all that. So likewise, there are a number of places, and I should say that Madhya Pradesh particularly must be regarded as the best or the most rich state from the archaeological point of view. One Bhimbetka is a rock shelter where, according to Professor Wakankar, the prehistoric people, they started living since 15 lakhs of years, and this drawing and paintings are there, still there. It can still be viewed. So that is the best. That is also a UNESCO heritage site. Likewise, this district Raisen is the richest one from that point of view. Number of rock shelters are there, depicting the heritage, living place of those prehistoric people. So I don't know, if you find time, you can visit at least Bhimbetka. It's not very far from here. And if you have time tomorrow, and maybe fix also for some other programs. But if you find time, I would sincerely request you to visit that place. Not very far. I think it will take 1 hour, 30 minutes. Bhimbetka. Regarding Buddhism, as Professor Naveen Mehta has told, this university, you know that Buddhism developed during the 7th, 6th century BCE, and it is such a faith and tradition that it crossed the boundaries of Bharat during the period of Ashoka. And his imageries not only covered different far places within our country, but he sent his son and daughter, Mahendra and Sangitra, to Sri Lanka. And as Professor Naveen Mehta was telling, that the sapling of Bodhi tree, under which the Siddhartha got enlightenment and became the Buddha at Bodh Gaya. You must have visited also, because you visited recently visited Nalanda, Bodh Gaya, etc.
We are planning to.
Okay, we are still planning, not gone. And you'll see that, and it is believed that the average age of people tree is 500 years. So maybe some may die or get dry before that, but on an average age is 500 years. So the 5th or 6th generation must be there. So the king of Sri Lanka requested King Ashoka of Magadha that you please send somebody, some lady, some nun, who could just deliver the message of the Buddha to the royal ladies and send a sapling of the Bodhi tree also. And she took it, and that was planted the then capital of Sri Lanka, Anuradhapur. That was Anuradhapur, not Colombo. And the president of Sri Lanka had brought the sapling of that tree, which Netaji told that was planted here in our campus. So that way, this tradition is continuing. Buddhism, or so to say, all the religious and philosophical fields of Bharat have spread throughout the world, not on the basis of sword or coercion or something to attract just some greed. It is full of the message of our country, or all the religions are just full of love and compassion, and it has not compelled anybody or any community to adopt it. It happened with the case of Buddhism also. So when Ashoka sent his missionary people to Sri Lanka, to Myanmar and Thailand, to Kabul and Kanishk, Afghanistan, present Afghanistan, etc. They went there with the message of love and compassion. And the beauty with Buddhism is that it adjusted with the local culture and local traditions. That's why we find various forms of Buddhism. Thai Buddhism, Sri Lankan Buddhism, Korean Buddhism, Myanmarian Buddhism, Japanese Buddhism, so likewise. The basic essence is the same, but the tradition are diversified. So even today we find that many friends of mine, many scholars, not necessarily my friends, but people in the various countries of Europe, America, even Africa, I have found some people, they have become Buddhist monks, not because of any coercion or any compulsion, because they got convinced that the message of the Buddha contains the message of humanity and love and compassion. That's why we tell that even in the present day situation, when wars are going on in different parts of the world, the ultimate solution is peace and love. How just Zelensky and Putin may continue their war for 10 years or 15 years, but ultimately they have to sit on the negotiation table, and we'll have to start peace. How peace can be achieved. That is the solution. That is the message that why